Hello everyone, Sergeant Thomas here, and in this video I'm going to do another seed showcase. This time I'm going to show you guys a seed that has two blaze spawners that are only 6 blocks apart from one another, and I have to give a big shout out to my friend Real Deal Creel for the seed number to this awesome world. This world has more than just the two blaze spawners that are really close to each other that I want to show you guys, but first off let's go ahead and start by creating the world. So I'm not going to name the world, I'm just going to leave it new world. I'm going to start it in creative just for the video, and it's very important that when you guys type this seed in, once you're done typing the seed in, you want to make it a classic world size, because I have started it originally in large and it's different than when you started in classic. You can enlarge it later on, but you need to start it in classic for you to get the double blaze spawners really close to each other, as well as the village that I'm going to show you guys and the diamonds and all that stuff. So start it out as classic and then type the seed in. Okay, so once you have typed in this seed number, and I will leave the seed number in the description below, as well as all the coordinates to everything I show you guys in this video. But once you have it typed in, you have it set to classic. I would suggest turning generated structures on if you want the village, but obviously that's up to you if you want structures. Bonus chests, again, is up to you guys. I'm going to put host privileges on just in case. And now I'm going to go ahead and create the world. Okay, so once you have loaded up the world using that seed and you have it set to classic, you should spawn right near this village right here. But I first want to note that I have started a couple of worlds using the same seed, and a couple of things have been different. For one, this isn't a big deal, but I've spawned usually over in this area and not over here. But you can spawn either here, over here, or maybe somewhere even different. But I've spawned in these two locations near this village. I've also noticed that the village has been switched around, where some of the buildings that you see over here are over here, and these ones over here are over there. And the chest inside of the blacksmith shop has had different loot not every time, but a couple different times. Usually it is 1 diamond, 2 apples, and an iron sword like you see, but I have seen 3 diamonds in a chest and diamond horse armor. And again, if you've spawned in classic and you want to keep this next village I'm going to show you, it's very small, but if you come up over this hill back here, you can see you got the cobblestone tower and then the building that has bookshelves in it. If you want to keep those before you enlarge the world, I suggest you come over and you discover this area, then you go ahead and enlarge the world. And so once we come back over here near this village, I'm going to show you guys there is a zombie spawner right next to this village as well, and it is -112 and Z411, which is about right here. We will drop down and we will dig straight down, and you won't hit any lava or water or fall in any caves. At least I haven't every time I've done this. So we'll just keep digging down, and you should end up right in here with the zombie spawner. And then here's a chest, and you can see there's a name tag and 2 saddles and a bunch of other stuff, but the most notable things are obviously the saddles and the name tag. And if you end up in here, however you come in here, if you travel over here, you will see there's 4 diamond blocks, and next to that there's 1 emerald block, and then there's a bunch of iron right here, and then there's a bunch of gold right here. So here are the coordinates to this area, and again I'll leave the coordinates to everything I show you guys in the description below, so you can see that there on screen, but you can check in the description as well. So now we are going to fly up, and another thing I want to note is when I show you guys these double blaze spawners, you're going to want to uncover those, basically go and see them before you enlarge the world, because if you enlarge the world, it's also going to enlarge the nether, and it could get rid of them if you haven't basically gone in there and rendered them, I guess is how I should put it. But we're going to go ahead and create a nether portal. Oh, and also when you go into the nether after you've enlarged it, you might not spawn in this area, you might spawn somewhere different, but the blaze spawners will still be in the same area when it comes to the coordinates by number. So you should spawn somewhere around in here if you build the nether in the general area where I just built it, and you should come through, and if you're in survival, you'll want to just travel across over here, and you can see the numbers how they're going down, and then go right here, fall down in here, and you should see the nether fortress right here. And I believe you want to go this way, and the coordinates to these double blaze spawners is X36 and Z130, so we got to get to 130, which did I go the wrong way? Or is it negative? I think it's 130. I feel like I'm going the wrong way though. Maybe I'm not. Actually, it's right there. Well, anyways, you guys will see the coordinates. You'll just have to dig your way, I guess. But here are the coordinates, and here are the double blaze spawners. So you can see there is a spawner right here, and then only 6 blocks away, there is your second spawner. So I'll go ahead and enlarge the world and show you guys how much it changes when it comes to like spawning into the nether and all that stuff, and also how the normal world looks. Okay, I have enlarged the world, and another thing I want to suggest is that when you go to enlarge the world from classic to medium, large, whatever, I suggest that you check the box that says overwrite world edges, so that it basically smooths out the enlarging process. And now you can see this is no longer the edge of the world. Our zombie spawner was right down there. Our village is still here. Our spawner, or our nether portal is right there. Let me make sure that this village is still over here, which it should be. And it is still there. And I'll enter the nether now, and you guys will see that when I go into the nether now that I've enlarged the world, that it's not going to spawn you in the same spot that it did on classic. It looks much different. But you can see I'm right next to the nether fortress, so you'll just have to again use the coordinates and find your way back to the double spawners. But those should still be there. They shouldn't have, you know, disappeared or anything like that. But anyways, again, I'll leave the seed numbers in the description below, as well as the coordinates to everything that I showed you guys. And if you guys used this seed, let me know if you find anything else cool, so I can put it in the description below. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and I have to again give a big shout out to Real Deal Creel for this seed number. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys find some use in this seed, as well as the double blaze spawners, because I hear that they're very hard to find, and we have found some. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.